One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Here's Santos. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. But Podziemski's shot is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now, here's Garland. Dunn kicks to Collins. His 3-pointers off the mark. Up top, Podziemski. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Podziemski's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you, nobody reads the floor better than Draymond Green. He knew exactly where to put that ball to set up his man.
And here's Collins. Leonard inside. Defended by Moody. Yep, it counts.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Moody. Here's Santos. Some nice passing by Golden State. Podziemski's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young star.
Here's Santos. Last game out, he had 14. Dunn looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Leonard. Pass to Dunn. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Lopez.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Podziemski. He has 7. And it's Milton, top of the key. Green with a screen on Dunn. Clock at 4. Milton passes to Green. And that one drops.
Nobody has ever accused Draymond of playing soft. He goes right into the contact and still manages to convert the chance.
Garland finds Lopez. Outside Garland. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Podziemski on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans. Dunn passes to Lopez. He gets that one.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Here's Podziemski. 9 points last game. Milton, no good. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Garland. Outside Collins. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now, here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now Dunn. Pass to Leonard. And that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top, up 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Jones in at power forward. The Warriors trailing. It's Williams high post. Pass to post. Here's Spencer. Connects from three-point range. Spencer's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Outside Garland. Now here's Bogdanovich. Jackson setting the pick here for Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Back to Williams. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Jackson. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A three from Bogdanovich. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first three from the floor. Here's Spencer. Pass to Williams. Lets the three fly. No good on that one. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The three from Garland. Porzingis with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Here's Spencer. There's the screen. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams making some changes here. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And the first one drops. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Garland. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now Pajemski. Back to Green. Here's Spencer. Traps in the tray. Spencer's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Leonard. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And Green gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Garland. There's 1:38 left here in the second. Now, here's Dunn. 9 points last game out. Can they get it? And again, no good by the Clippers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys?
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Green, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Melton, no good. Leonard with the ball. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lopez. Here's Mathurin. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Golden State?
Here's Melton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 6. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Their shooting percentage is awful. They would have been better off rolling out Ernie.
That's where you're wrong. I wouldn't miss a shot because I wouldn't be able to get one off. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You got a game within the game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Warriors leading by 6. We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with Podziemski. Moody is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the 4-man position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Moody finds Melton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Moody. A 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Moody's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Leonard on the wing. Done outside. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Moody with it. Leonard's there. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Moody's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
Now, here's Collins. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Pass to Melton. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Podziemski offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dunn passes to Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. Pass to Santos. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Garland. Podziemski's shot is good.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Leonard for 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Spencer's checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Spencer. Here's Santos. And here is Green. Here's Spencer, guarded by Garland. Goes up on the wing. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard, the pass to Dunn. Leonard inside, defended by Moody. Leonard chewing him up inside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Hands it from downtown. Santos has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Garland surveying the D, driving inside. Jones kicks to Dunn. Jones with the screen on Melton. Dunn misses. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Spencer. Now Melton, the 3, and the Warriors another 3.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Outside Leonard. Outside Jones. Leonard the pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. Collins setting the pick for Dunn. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Santos, the pass to Spencer. On the wing, Melton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Bogdanovich. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Jones. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He was all alone on that one. Mathurin's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. Warriors leading by 8. Now Podziemski. Porzingis with a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside, Porzingis. From the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Garland. Now here's Jackson. Outside Garland. Here's Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Here's Spencer, defended by Mathurin. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Podziemski finds post. Here's Spencer over Mathurin. Spencer's shot is off. On the wing, Mathurin. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Melton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And here is Garland. Collins outside. Jacks up a three. Doesn't get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Green. Off the glass.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Leonard! That shot, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Draymond. Three. Good.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Outside Garland. Leonard fires. The 10-foot jumper hits.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Melton. Shoots it up. Lopez rips down the rebound. Clippers trail by 9.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Melton against Dunn. Podziemski with it. Now, here's Moody. Green. No good from 3.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Dunn over to help. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Billy Santos.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Collins, a screen on Melton. Now Garland. And he misses the J.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. It's in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Warriors, DeAnthony Melton, taking 2 shots.
You got this. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Brook Lopez, first personal foul, fifth team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Moses Moody, 2 shots.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And down goes the free.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Draymond Green.